Peace and blessings, beloved family. Welcome to another amazing episode of Who Naked Up in Here. I am your host, Mr. Witz, alongside my gorgeous co-host, the phenom known as Gifted. Everyone, please open up your hearts and your mics, and let's greet each other the way family do.
Hello,
Hey,
everyone.
hey,
Brandy,
Hey,
Nadia,
family.
Erica.
Hey.
we made
What's
it.
up?
We made
We
it.
made it to Wednesday night.
Yes.
Thank goodness.
It was a
Gifted.
close thing.
Oh
It
my.
was.
I just know I'm sleepy. I'm trying to make it now.
On now, it's like pop, pop,
In
pop,
You
on
pop.
better go first,
fumes.
Erica. You better get on up there. Well, after Dope, because she was here. She was ready. She
Yeah,
was
dope
ready.
is
Right.
ready. No, I want to hear dope.
Oh, she,
I want
oh,
to
is
hear
that a
I'm
her.
happy
cat?
that y'all are
Marion
here
got a big
today.
cat. What'd you say, Brandy?
I'm happy that y'all are here today because you know how I felt last week. Gifted. We had our conversation.
I know. We miss you too, darling.
Oh,
Oh,
I love it.
God.
I love it.
Love
So,
it.
for those that are viewing, this is an open mic space. Here, there's no judgment, only love and encouragement for each other. Um, Everyone that's here, you are welcome to share two pieces. Um, if you find yourself in a sharing mood, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that button, there's a raise your hand emoji. All hands that are raised will be acknowledged. And again, you're allowed to share two pieces unless your pieces are short. Then we have some wiggle room. Um, all of that I ask is that you keep your mics muted while someone is sharing out of respect. We do have a live chat that you're welcome to pour into as often as possible, as often as you feel comfortable. And after an artist finish sharing, you can unmute yourself and show love for the artist as well as the artistry. Um, yeah, so let's get it started. As always, I will offer Gifted the floor as my co-host. Would you like to open up tonight?
I'll stay in the queue. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. I
Thank you.
appreciate that.
I
Um,
appreciate you.
well, you know I love you, girl. Does anybody want to open up tonight, or is it on me as always?
I don't know. MP got her ukulele out.
Well, I did hear Dope say that she wants to open up, so I will graciously accept that. Um, so everyone, please open up your hearts and your mics, and let's welcome our first artist for the evening, Dope, the female trainer.
Let's
Let's
go, dope.
go.
Yeah, go
Dope.
poets.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
This piece is called I Gave Up on Quitting. You see, I gave up on quitting. Not because I ain't getting tired, because even my doubt got dreams and my tears got a testimony and my silence speak volumes. Been on my back so many times I talked to the ceiling like a prophet. Gravity pulled at my pain and I grew from the process, but I ain't pray to be saved. I prayed to be used, told God, don't pull me from hell. Just make me dangerous in it. Matter of fact, tattoo my name and carve my image off in it so they see who did it. I'm full of this shit. They say pressure make diamonds, but pressure made me. And I don't just shine, I break barriers, birthing black babies built to breathe beyond bondage. Prepare purpose and patience through prayer to see who my son is. I got wounds that whistle when the wind hits them. But I still walk like my last name is. I wish a motherfucker would still talk like my tongue remember every prophecy spoken over my mama's name. You want epic? Well, you talking to the sequel of survival. The aftershock of every no I turned into now watch me. I'm the dream first you had when he broke free. The smoke Harriet left behind when she ran from me. I gave up on quitting. Cause I got a daughter to raise who needs to know that soft and solid ain't opposite. that her crown ain't heavy when she know who the fuck she is. I was raised on cast iron and conviction, soul food and scripture, and I walk like I got oil on me and a target on my back, but hell don't scare me. I've been through worse and came out moisturized. They say I was too much, and I said, what's the fucking point? I wasn't built on almost. Wasn't sculpted for small. I was born out of the storm and the shouts, out of tambourines and trauma. I gave up on quitting when I realized the devil only chases what he fears. So I must be holy, must be chosen, must be wrapped in the kind of anointing that makes hell push back and say, God damn, she woke up again. And I'm still here with ashes on my shoulders and fire in my chest, stories in my scars and bulletproofs in my bones. I don't need validation because I'm proof. And I'm the echo of a lineage that refuses to be folded. I don't break, I become. So when life came knocking at my door with the tank as lesson, I opened it up and said, have a seat and watch me work because I gave up on quitting. And ever since then, the ground has been learning my name and the wind has been spreading my story. And every time I open my mouth, legacy fucking listen, I gave up on quitting.
Yes. Woo. Woo.
Bars was
Man, I came
bars.
in at the right time. I came in at the right time. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I gave up on quitting. That's what I'm talking about. That was a word. I needed that. Thank you.
Mhm.
I gave up on quitting. Thank you.
That was beautiful.
Mm.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I really appreciated the line that you said, don't take I didn't ask him to take me out of hell, but to build me strong in it. How did you say that again?
It said, I told God, don't pull me from hell. Just make me, hold on, let me say, I got you. It said, I told God not to pull me out of hell, just make me dangerous in it.
Mm.
Right, right. That
Mm.
was fire. That's fire.
Yeah. And so the next piece goes to the same soundtrack. I hope I can get through it. You see, I was born by a river in a little tent. And just like that river, baby, I possess the symbols of endlessness, geographical awareness, depths as deep as the flawless sea. You see, I am that stable mind that's constantly creating currents of chaotic confusion while conquering the traumas caused by the critiques of consistent envy. I am that bold, bright, blazing, beautiful black chick. Some call me Sarah Bartman thick, and my lips and hips are designed to make and break all your shit. I'm the thought before you think it. I'm the pen, the paper, and the motherfucking black ink. I am your author and your editor, and the first one to support your shit. Remember, baby, I wrote this shit. Stood 10 toes down deep with you in your shit, from your ass to your nose. Hell, baby, I was the show must have wiped your shit. And then liquid gold, I milked this shit. Make no mistakes about it, I'm gonna make it look easy. I'm the pan and the cake from the plate that your ass ate, but I ain't your mama, huh? Well, I'm somebody's mama. And I'd be damned if I let you take that piece of mine. Cause this here piece is mine, cause my worth is priceless, baby. And I may not have graduated from college, but you can damn sure call me that street knowledge, cause I'm gonna change from your hands to mine. Multiply, divide, and increase your shit by 3 times, cause baby, I'm dope. And like the rose that rose from the concrete beneath your feet on constant repeat of empty echoes, exposing the roads that I no longer want to hope, but baby, I vow to do it for you. Because to deny me is to deny you. You see, I be that cocaine rich, 100% authentic chick, grade A, type O blood that trickles history into your DNA. I am that Henrietta Lacks chick, covered in crack backs and tattooed scars and sacrifice chick. And you claim that you came to this world alone. Well, I guess 10 months in my womb and you never consider this house your home, baby. I built this foundation, this stage, and this throne. And when times turn to darkness, You better believe I'm gonna be the one to keep the lights on because I'm your Georgia power. Baby, I'm your built-in PhD and I graduated magna cum laude of Life University. I am your educator, your peacemaker, your navigator, and your motivator. And when the trials and tribulations of life nearly got the best of me, you see, it was you that I thought about, and I earned my mother's degree. You owe your life to me. You are quick to point the finger when life offers you a slice of humility, knocking you on your ass, and rather than you taking a back seat, you want to blame all this shit on me. But baby, I am your safety and your loyalty, and I'm gonna hold you down like gravity, willing to sacrifice every bit of me before death finds you at 23. Baby, I'm the oxygen that you breathe. I'm your lawyer, your voice, your jury, and your transport. And when tears pour from your eyes, baby, you better believe it's going to be Shade. She to be the judge to restore order because I'm your justice. I'm going to die for you. And I'll even take shots for you. I will lose sleep for you. Baby, don't you know I would die for you because I'm your protector. I won't lie to you and I would never deny you. I'll shed tears and I'm going to continue to pray for you because I'm your comforter. I'll break bread with you in my heart. My heart is going to always be here for you and I'm going to love, honor, and respect you, baby. You see, this here's my promise to you. But the one thing I will not do is to continue to be denied by you. Because, baby, I'm your mama. I said, peace.
I love that too. It's very strong piece.
Yes, strong piece.
Thank you.
Thank you for opening up for us. Always good to hear your voice.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's always good having you. So I'm glad you made it early tonight so we can receive that energy. And the new works is fire. I compliment you on your audio book, and I'm definitely interested in checking that out. So let me know what I need to do.
Not a problem. And I'm going to leave you out with a acronym. Flower. FLOWER. Find love only when emotionally ready.
Girl, that is a word.
Hmm.
That right there. I'm gonna get that on a t-shirt. I guess I have to give you copyright or patent or something. That right there. That's it. That's it.
So I guess that's a request for you to get some T-shirts made.
Definitely, that's the plan. So yeah, thank you.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Y'all show some love for Dope Female Trainer one more time.
Yes.
Yeah. I
Beautiful
want
work.
that t-shirt. I want that.
Yes.
Get it together, girl. I want that.
That's what's up. Okay, I think I found it. All right, let's keep that energy up. Y'all, please. Once again, open up your hearts and your mics and let's welcome Marianne Peterson.
Let's go, Mary.
Let's
Come
go,
on,
Marianne.
Marianne.
Let's go, girl. Get him, get him.
Hello. This is a poem I wrote on the 19th of this month at 5:57 a.m. And it's based on a writing prompt. The writing prompt was vision. It had to be 15 words at the max. And this one is called Vision. I had a vision of happiness in my life. It came true with meeting you. That's it for that one. And then the next thing I'll do is a song I wrote on the 18th of this month, which took me a little over 13 hours to finish. I started writing it at 12:18 a.m. and I finished at 1:22 p.m. This is called I Am Rising. I am rising above all the trauma I went through. I am rising to the sky. I am rising to the top of the world. I am a survivor. I am a champion. I am a winner. I don't quit. I am rising above all the trauma I went through. I am rising to the sky. I am rising to the top of the world. I am a star. I am one of a kind. I am rising to the best me I can be. I am rising. You can't stop me. I am rising above all the trauma I went through. I am rising to the sky. I am rising to the top of the world. This is for that one. Then I have another song that just wrote today. I basically had my son write down a line in this poem. I just gave him the words and he wrote them down for the chorus part. It's the first line in the chorus that I told him to write down. And this one is called My Love for Family, and I wrote this today. I love my family. I love spending time with them. Love my family unconditionally. My love for my family is forever. I want to spend as much time with my family as I can. My family loves me too. It is great to have a family that cares about me too. We love each other. We do things together. We have fun together. My love for my family is forever. I want to spend as much time with my family as I can. My family loves me too. That's it for that.
Thank you
Great
very
I
job,
much.
like that,
Marianne.
Marianne.
Thanks.
I think some of the dopest elements of you, Marianne, is your versatility.
Uh-huh.
Not to mention the fact that you cut raw, like you give it to us just the way you view it.
Huh?
There's nothing fancy in your dress. It's direct, and I appreciate that. But again,
Thanks.
just watching you express yourself in many of fashions
Yeah.
show how incredibly gifted you are.
Thanks.
Yeah, you gotta show some love for Marianne again, please.
Nice work, Marianne.
Marianne.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Let's keep this energy up, y'all. I know we got a late start tonight, but still pleased that you all here. Let's keep the energy up. Y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome my food dog, Mr. Nemo Soon.
Hey, Nemo.
Let's go, Nemo.
Blue dog.
Hey, Wednesday night. On fumes this week, I tell you.
I hear you.
All
I
right.
definitely understand.
Yes.
I'm going to read one I've been working on all week. You've probably heard an earlier version of this, and then I'll read one that I feel like is just pretty much done. So, this poem is not about trauma. It's not about what it takes to keep going after the impact in those first few moments of everything's changed. It's not about walking down hospital hallways that look like hallways where hearts are breaking. Not about having to count numbers out loud to hold back the panic when you're lying in the machine. No, this poem is not about trauma. It's not about getting a phone call from a stranger with news that takes your knees out. It's not about parents who abandon their children because sometimes biological imperatives don't work. Not about choking on tears, getting the goodbyes out. No, this poem is not about trauma. It's not about the ripping or the tearing or the hurt, not the crying or the dying or the dirt, not shaking or quaking or lying or loss. No. This poem is not about a boy sitting outside his school building under a gray Texas winter sky, waiting for a dad who isn't coming ever again. And he cannot understand to this day why his dad didn't come for him that day or any day. No, this poem is not about trauma, not needles or exit bags or exit wounds or scars or pissing blood. No, this poem is about still being here. It's about getting through it and standing back up when the trauma poems are the best we can do. And here's the second piece. My doctor says we mustn't let depression stay beckoning from my bed. Shouldn't slip into somnolent complacency and let her dream my days away. He always asks me if I feel better from the last time we did this. A quick survey of the disposition of thousands of variables, and I'm just going to say what comes into my head. He'll nod because he really does care and ask if I have the same pharmacy. New pills come marching in to join the old in my daily dose. All my side effects are twirling round on their broken axes. Drugs doing the damage instead of the storm. Sometimes we have to submit to brutality to be healed and brutalize ourselves in the process. Some days, she sits on my shoulder, whispering her dark interpretations, dire implications, unholy expectations, echoing walls that never stayed the same for long, and childhood beds that were never home. My friend points at her perch from time to time and asks if it's empty. I'll nod because I don't want him to worry, but she giggles when I lie, lying beside me later, eyes locked like lovers, fingers interlaced. She sings her lullaby, a siren song for a man who never sails, some nobody spitting loneliness, slipping away on the underside of the sheep I keep counting in between these verses. I dreamt my doctor flew me out over mountain lakes, passing between peaks, swooping low and suddenly swerving, we plummeted towards the water. Final thoughts flashed, but the crash didn't come. And I woke amongst the debris of a day that hasn't even started yet. Thank you.
Man, Nemo.
Always phenomenal food. Just your choice of words always take us on a journey, man. And we can always find ourselves within your message.
Thank you, Fu.
Great job.
Awesome writing as always. You're the editing king. I like how you kind of dissect the words in the English language to just make beautiful pieces. So thank you.
Thank you, Sharky.
Oh, I just wanted to say I love your pen. I love the imagery that you paint with your words, and always appreciate how you interpret things that we all feel and don't always find the words for. You create that imagery. So thank you.
Thank you.
Can I do a double thank you? I want to say thank you to you, Nemo. Obviously, man. Nemo used to make me think of the animated movie, but now when I hear Nemo, you are my first thought. And my second one is gifted. That's such a great compliment. I love your pen. I'm gonna start using that one. I can't think of a more outstanding compliment for to give a poet. I love your pen. Thank you for
Yeah.
that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool beans. That was
Thank
cool.
you, Gifted. And thank you, M.A. Dennis.
This is oh goodness, I just had it. Okay, I got it. Y'all show some love for Nemo one more time, please.
Woo!
Yay.
Woo!
That's what's up. Let's keep that energy up. Y'all keep y'all mics and hearts open, and let's welcome John Moore Smalls.
Yeah, Jamor.
Yay.
Go
Come on,
poet.
Ja.
Come on, Ja.
Hey.
Couldn't get back to my screen. Come on, y'all. Good job, Nemo. I'm sorry for giving me a late start.
All right. All right. For my first piece, it goes like this. I saw the light before the day I was born. Mentally prepare myself to face the world before knowing that my heart would have been torn. All I see is destruction and poverty, the clash of envy inside of me, unsolved particles in my DNA, even before I was one. I'm just a highly conscious being who just come on the scene, a time traveler who see multiple galaxy. Let the ego you see bring life into me. Let the God in you breathe life into me. Because the precious time we spend all live in our memories. And that's my first piece. Second piece goes like this. Read me and dishonor me with your lips. The interpretation of my work is like scriptures. When you devour it like Hades at the bottomless gloom of the abyss. But what is knowledge? And why I have been deceived by it? Yet we do not know nothing, but by the instrument of poetry, I have discovered it. The ever-expanding universe is filled with vast knowledge, heavily influenced by men, and I get lost by men's knowledge. The foolishness of man can make you burn. The power of not knowing could make you see the beauty of the earth. And that's my two pieces.
Let's go, Ja.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Wow.
If you want to keep talking, like, I don't know, just read like a fairy tale so I can fall asleep and we'll be okay.
I'm a real man, so I don't have to say no Diddy. But you do have one of those voices, brother, that can serenade the room.
I was getting that, but I don't know. I find myself to my voice is a 9. I don't know. But other people who are accustomed to my voice, who are accustomed to hear my voice, is like smoothing. So I don't know how to balance it out.
Just keep doing what you're doing. You'll
Yeah,
find
man.
you'll find your way, because you're already on it. You're already on it.
Of course. But everybody have to go on, everything is a journey, you know.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely agree
So
to.
as the poem said, couple time was dope. The poet, what was the topic of the first piece? Something about quitting. But anyway, anyway, shout out to dope. I just posted the first piece. It's on YouTube. If you want to actually hear it again, it's there. If you want to, I will put the second piece there as well. So if you want to hear it on YouTube for yourself, feel free to, cut it.
That's what's up. Y'all show Josh some more love.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Yes.
Y'all forgive me. My voice is doing something crazy tonight. And sometimes when you overexert yourself, your body will let you know in different ways. And I think right now I haven't lost my voice, but it's become lazy for some sort. It's like the words don't want to come out or whatever. And I feel like I gotta keep clearing my throat. But y'all bear with me, please. I hope y'all hear me clear enough. And I always appreciate y'all being here. Lady Shine, thank you for coming in tonight. I see you. Bedroom, what's up, bro? Thank y'all for tapping in. This is an open mic. So if you find yourself in a sharing mood, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that, there's a raise your hand emoji. And if I see your hand up, then I know you want to share, and I'll get to you. Everybody's allowed to do 2 pieces in here, unless your pieces are extremely short, and then we'll allow for some wiggle room. Now that I've said that, y'all please open up your hearts and your mics, and let's welcome our co-host,
Oh.
phenomenal, gifted.
Gifted. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Gifted.
Oh,
Go
hey,
Gifted.
beautiful people. Hey. Wait, I was gonna say I don't want to go after Nemo, but that's okay. Never mind. All right, let's get into this. Oh shoot.
How can we say you're not after Nemo? I mean, you
I
after
did.
Nemo, but you're not right after him.
Yeah, I got it now. That's why I was like, never mind. I can't use that excuse. All right, I didn't get a chance to finish my new piece to where I felt it was ready to present. So I'm just gonna do some old stuff. I hope that's okay. This piece is meant to be here. I wasn't born by happenstance, but intentionally, with a purpose. I was meant to be here. He makes no mistakes, every inch of my being, fiber of my existence, beauty of my creation. I was meant to be here. Life's disappointments cripple my way. Disabilities may cast me aside, bully and oppress me for a while, but my strength rise through the storms of life. Stumbling along my path, circumstances will not dictate my journey. I was meant to be here, just as I am here. Meant to be here. That's that
Yes.
piece.
Yes. That line, circumstances will not dictate my journey. I felt that.
Thank you.
Mm.
I forgot to silence my phone. All right. That was a real old piece. All right. Thank you. This next piece, I just thought of it because it was Earth Day a couple of days ago. So I thought I would somehow pick something to do with the earth and to do with us in all of our intricate ways. So this is Sun Up. Each day that you awake, forgive yourself. Allow the wrongs of yesterday to be far behind the joy in today. Get a glimpse in that mirror. Really, take a look. Take your time to breathe you in. Tell yourself, it's okay that I failed, and fall. Because I'm up now. I'm up now. I'm up now like the sun that shines all the way in the sky. I'm up now, alive to do it again and again and again. Release the chokehold vibrations that shake me and grab the rays shining through my cracks that I can still see the daylight. I can still smell the fresh air. And I still can love me enough to keep getting up, saluting myself and saluting the beautiful sun up.
Oh yeah, I love that right there.
Yes, sun up.
Yeah, I love that. That acknowledgement of, you know, being persistent, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't get up, then you don't fall. You don't have an opportunity to fall. You don't give yourself a chance to even know what that feels like. You know, accomplishing that, that bravery allows you to get over those humps, allows you to remove any stagnation in your life because you know what it feels like to try and um, whether you find the success in that try or the failure, it's still the journey that keep being persistent, keep
Yes,
driving forward. You know, so I
absolutely.
like that.
Thank you. Thank you. It's just a reminder. Sometimes it's hard to get up when you've had it so hard.
That's the story of Black culture.
Yeah.
You know, the trials and tribulations of being Black in America.
Say that.
Yes.
Say that.
So it's a lot.
Say that. Say that. Thank you all for listening, and thank you.
Thank you for sharing, love, as always. Y'all show some love for Gifted one more time, please.
Gifted.
Gifted, you're in my head. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause I was writing something and it sounds similar to what you said. It's like you were there. So I didn't copy you. I just want you to know. Cause I'm still working on my 23rd.
She copied you. Don't
I
take
did
that from her.
not.
Don't take that
Jackie,
from
you
her.
supposed to be my girl. Don't do that. Because
Gifted,
as I
you
was coming up with stuff, it was like she's saying similar words. I'm like, are you serious right now? This is what we doing. But I guess that just means we in tune. That's all. We
That's
just in
right.
tune.
That's right. Thank you, Erica.
You're welcome.
Gifted, you got a daughter that does poetry?
No. I wish. No. But thanks. No.
No, I saw a flyer for someone in Chicago with the last name Johnson Wilkinson, and I was like, oh, I wonder if that's Gifted's kid.
Nuh-uh.
It started
I
with
have
the first
family.
name.
I have
Started with an F.
family in Chicago. I'm gonna look for it. Okay.
But your pieces were great. I'm sorry, I loved it.
Thank you. I was meant to be here.
That
Okay,
part.
sorry. It's just a joke. Okay. I'm going
You
away
know
now.
what they say
Goodbye.
about jokes?
Yep.
The funniest jokes will make them funny is the truth inside them. So definitely was meant to be here. All right, let's keep this energy flowing. y'all please open up your hearts and your mics once again, and let's welcome Escape Artist.
All right.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna share two short ones today that are not finished because I'm working on it. Here we go. Here's the first one. I just wrote this in Eileen's workshop. I don't know her screen name, but Shocky knows the info. Shocky, can you do me the favor and put the info in the chat? Thanks, pal. Anyways, here we go. Some days parenting feels like that job you hate but you need so you can't quit, where your managers are constantly breathing down your back. You can't catch a break and they tax you heavily for your dependents, so much so you might as well be working for free. And I am working for free, but I am my only dependent. Truthfully, my kids pay the bills here. Had it not been for them, I would have evicted myself long ago when I used to think I've seen all I need to see. I'm okay with leaving. Rent has tripled beyond what I can afford, but children have a way of making you want to stay. My daughter gave me a Chase sticker, and it's a big deal because he's her favorite character. My son can pick me out in a room full of people in seconds. His eyes hug me like a cashmere sweater. And these are the moments that pay the bills. They are the reasons I keep my lights on. That's the first one. And this one, it's called an echo lapse. I hope I got it right. Anyways, I don't know if you guys know Ramrock. He helped Torn host a workshop and he created this form called an echo lapse, which is it goes 5 lines, 4 lines, 3, 2, and 2. And the point of it is like the first 3 stanzas or something like that present like a problem or a point of view, and then the last couple of stanzas turn it around. So, and then the last stanza brings you back to the first. I don't know. It's a twist. Anyways, here I go. The mind is a garden. It needs to be cultivated. Seeds need to be sown. Plants need to be watered. Buds need to be pruned. Gardening is as much about clearing out the dead as it is preparing for new life. Rotting vegetation and invasive weeds need to be cleared. Old dirt turned for nutrients. Waste isn't always garbage. Organisms feed on the dead and turn them into compost. Springtime is for renovation. Renovations are worth the discomfort. Mental health can be the difference between a garden and a cemetery. Thanks. That's my spiel.
Thank you, Escape. Y'all open up y'all mics and show some love.
Oh my God, such good
Yes,
poems.
Kate.
That was really, really good. I enjoyed that.
Great work. I love the line, his eyes hug you like a cashmere sweater. That was really beautiful. But great work always.
He's got the prettiest, like big baby eyes too. I can imagine.
Always great hearing from you, Escape. I know your life is real busy right now, having such little ones, and then tapping into your artistry from several different angles. It's always good that you make time to share with us. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for holding space and putting up with my shenanigans. Because sometimes poetry is like the only thing I did for myself that day, and I really appreciate you guys holding space for me. I'm not about to cry, but I just haven't had no water, so don't be thinking I'm soft like that because I'm not.
Nah, you was about to cry.
In words of Coach Josh Smalls, we know you're a thug. Love it. All love. Always. Always. Y'all show us some love one more time, please.
I was just about to say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go.
My
Right.
mama gave me that chain.
That's what's up. And I guess it's my turn. So y'all please open up your hearts and mics and show some love for Mr. Witz poet.
Let's go
So, oh, Mr.
with.
Wicks, Mr. Wicks.
Go
Oh,
Wits.
Wits, I've been seeing that hang time get crazy too. Like I
Uh,
remember when you first started, they were like at your neck, and now they're doing a
yeah,
dance.
they doing their thing. Funny thing is, I don't know when the last time I twisted his hair up. It's a hot mess. So probably once I do, you always get some length. You always find that length once you tighten up those roots. So I can't wait to see what it look like once I get time to sit down and do it. um, Funny thing with me is I don't like everybody playing in my hair. Um, it's just too direct with me. I think it's the energy has to be right for me to trust someone actually playing with my antennas. So I do it myself more than often. But let's get to the poetry. Uh, I got like 5 new pieces that are all open at the same time. Don't really have completion of any of them, so I'm gonna hold back from doing anything new. But hopefully, what I share is sufficient. The one thing my father did teach me is to stop kissing everybody, putting my lips on people who don't love me. It's a transcending energy. See, I always had big lips. At times when I embrace, they get in the way, landing on unmarked targets, cheekbones and jawlines and hollowed spirits, the many faces I've pecked. You'd think when someone says they love you, you wouldn't find teeth in their tongues, but backbiters don't care who they feast on, long as they can swallow their words. There's nothing more tasty than reordered alphabets. The swine in their sentences reminds them of how much of a beast they are. It's the savage in heart that delicatessens their vocabulary. Beware who you prepare a smorgasbord for. My father did forewarn me of kissing everybody. Love at the breach of your mouth skin can disease you with trust issues. I've lost so many teeth, fairy tailing their love for me. My rib cage open, welcoming in strangers like a hostel, while their suitcase briefcased all the luggage. Hostility, hatred, heartache. My father told me, stop kissing everybody. Germ entry through the mouth, enclose some of the toughest ailments to defend up against. The chest bones can be a swinging fence once you let open the latch on them. I've seen my kisses wiped away when my back was turned, faces made as if my love was found disgusting, words spelled in frost. Being out in the cold will show you how they truly feel about you, how worthless your kiss is. The tongue in the mouth of a snake never forked the way they talk bad about me. I learned from loose fingers and broken handshakes to long kiss goodbyes. Let people go. Emotions have a place to stay when relating storages and cargo shipments. So farewells became bon voyage, hasta la vista, arrivederci. Good riddance even works better than the foot in the mouth disease of kissing an unwanted body. Pops warned me of kissing everybody. I wish I had listened sooner. But I ain't never kissed a ring, kissed the ass or a nigga. Fitting in don't work for every slim figure with lips as big as a heart and a heart wide as both my arms could stretch. It's funny how they were battling me before I ever became a slam poet, threatened by the engagement between myself and the audience. The ordinance of noise spoken words were creating, had poets lining up, trying to find their way in, and my long arms embraced their breach like a bounty with a bomb in the goddamn building. We could blow the roof off or cave in the ceiling, whatever it takes. But don't ever mistake my right hand to God for a blind faith when you overbear my embrace. See, my father always warned, stop kissing everybody. People won't love you the same. And I hate to say that I wish I had listened to him soon. Peace.
Stop kissing
Yeah,
everybody.
my brother, my
I love
brother,
that.
yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I love that piece.
I felt that, man. I love that switch up
Great.
where you switched it, where you did that turn, but I ain't never kissed no ring or no ass. And I love how you paid homage and worked in that, that family wisdom phrase, stop kissing everybody. Yeah, yeah, that was dope, man.
Wait a
Thank you.
minute. Pause for a minute. Was that a new piece?
No, it
Oh,
was written at the beginning of the month.
okay.
Um, it might be the first time you've heard it because, I normally open up the room, and a couple of times when I've shared, you come in as the room was already occupied.
Oh, so you already shared this before in
Yeah,
this space.
I have shared it in this space before.
Yeah, because I don't remember ever hearing it.
Okay,
I
all
probably
right. So you already got naked with that piece.
Yeah, I was about to say get naked because
Yeah.
I never heard.
Man,
For those of
Wits,
you that said new pieces, I feel like I owe you an apology because I did not say get naked. I'm sorry.
And I second that if I missed anybody's new piece.
I
Belated
love
get
that
naked.
term. I so love
Belated
that
get
term.
naked.
I thank
yo,
you so much for bringing that here.
Wits, your ability to throw shade in the most. He said, I may have read it before, but your black ass keeps showing up late.
Well, my ass is not that dark, so I'm not even gonna worry about it.
You know what? You know what, Shocky? Mute yourself, troublemaker.
She is a troublemaker, isn't she? Though she really needs a T-shirt for real.
Love Shocky. Love you so much. All right, let me get this next piece in. Okay. I don't know if you've heard this one either. This one is inspired by a prompt from Ray Jane. Um, I've been writing these poems. Division has always conquered over us. Somehow we've settled being unable to coexist. Brick walled in our differences, the one thing we seem to fight for is everything that keeps us divided. While the problem starters whom have initiated our quarrels capitalize off of our combative behavior, from weaponization and incarceration to funeral arrangements, life compensations. Debate placements are strategic and the outcomes effective immediately in our communities. neighborhoods that are equally affected by Black genocide and white oversee, officiating tactics to keep our palms on the brick face, our backs along the asphalt when they're not up against the wall. We become prints out on the tar heels as the street claims our bodies for victory. Till we take heed, the youth will be the results of their elders' teachings. The elders will suffer from how the youth are thinking and beef breeding, the food offered up for the weak to devour as the bodies of our neighboring teens are unalived, is fattening to pride on the slide, while the mind feasts away to demise with no revoking course of action. They've mobilized our distractions. So I've been writing these poems to keep from writing eulogies. I can hardly see the difference between the two most of the time. The way the ink blots exclamate inside my points resemble the sidewalk bearing their corpuscles. It's uneasy to pin past the graveyard when in rendition, blood spots stain my memory. The penalty of being compromised by the product of environment compression and expression, worn like an honorable badge that noosed our helix. So I've been writing these poems as an invasive technique to keep teens from the misguidings of rap celebrities, action film junkies, the concept of a gangster, because chalk outlines and criminal sketches don't identify the guilty as often as you think. In fact, innocence smells less like guiltless these days and more like naive. So I'm writing, and I pray I don't run out of ink before I can pen and understand it. Life is beautiful. Live it abundantly. Embrace joy more often than misery. For hard is everything we will encounter. But what we choose to work on should be easy, at least on our souls. That freedom has to be the goal when it comes to writing these poems. Peace.
Yes, Wits.
Yes, yeah, I got to tell you, that's a problem many people have done. I've done it myself. I know many people in here have done it. Man, that whole from that part about can't tell between writing these poems and start from writing eulogies and can't tell the difference and hard to pin past the grave. Like, man, you was really in your ink, man. You was
Thank
really
you.
in your ink well.
Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to Ray Jane for challenging us to tackle that. One thing about myself, and don't uh, let these words be mistaken. When I say I don't write about myself as often, um, I see the goal of my pen beyond me. Um, I feel like it's the voice of God, so it has to be for the community. And even though I may put myself as the prime example, um, I'm speaking for us all. And I think that's the job of a poet. And I just pray that I'm doing the task um, in the best way that I can. You know what I mean? So thank y'all for the love. Trying to get back to the list.
Before you go any further, I wanted to express how you take your time with your pieces. You teach the art of really savoring the moment in your pieces. It's like you literally you embed every word to I guess to step into actually bringing life into it. Because most people like to rush, and I'm one that I find myself moving through my pieces quite swiftly. But you actually have a way which is making the platform your own, and you take your time and doing your pieces, which gives it a greater appreciation for it. So I want to say thank you for that. I'm actually learning.
Thank you for that acknowledgement. It wasn't always like that for me, especially when I used to keep my gold teeth in my mouth. Um, and I found myself hiding behind that disguise, not wanting people to see, you know, what's missing. You know what I'm saying? So when I found comfort in that was my very first time um, going to Southern Fried Poetry Slam. And I told my brother that I was going to go there naked as I came. So I didn't want to go in there wearing any jewelry. I didn't want anybody to have any perception of who I was, but to literally listen to the words that I was speaking. Um, Coming from a rap background, my flow used to be so rhythmic. A lot of times I was so um, worried about keeping a cadence that I didn't worry whether you received the message or not. So transitioning into a poet, I found pace and patience um, in delivering the message. So again, thank you for recognizing that.
This is a good time to segue and say I'm also going to Southern Fried this year. So if anybody would like to donate to my journey, there's a link in my bio.
No,
That's
we ain't
right.
giving you that because you talking junk, getting people in trouble, busting people. Even though there was truth to what you said, because I love how smooth Wits put me in my place. Like you always late. So I thank you. There is an art to that. There is an art for real.
Wow.
But anyway, it's love. It's love.
Listen, I love both of y'all. I didn't even see it that way. You know what? But I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna take my what they call it, my scolding or whatever. You
Yeah,
know,
listen. Sometimes people just got a natural gift for shade. It is a gift. It is a gift, brother.
It
wow.
was
Embrace it.
beautiful how
Y'all
how
gonna have
Yeah.
me
you said
checking
even though
myself.
you
I'm gonna have to acknowledge myself. You
No,
know.
it's good. I mean, it's a subtle way of you hold us accountable. Got to be done sometimes.
But what's crazy is I feel the same sentiments as Shocky felt. I was like, it was crazy. But he did it in a tactful and a very professional way. Like, yeah,
he did that,
but
didn't he? Though,
he did.
yeah.
Everybody don't have that craft, but
Wow.
sometimes you got Shocky people like Shocky to come and just say, "Let me just put it in layman's terms." You always tell me like that's what he was trying to be professional about it. You just want to
Yeah,
know
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
that. But yeah, that's an
Y'all are
art.
tripping
It's an
in here
art form
tonight.
that most
Y'all
people don't
naked
don't
to the
have.
motherfucker. I would just say that. And I love it. I love it. But the beauty of that too, sometimes we don't even recognize things in ourselves that others can see, you know. So that's good. I'm gonna check myself because I might need that. I might need some of that. But that's what's up. Let's see who next on the list. All right. Everyone, please join me in opening your hearts and your mics and let's welcome Brooklyn in the house, Miss Erica Floyd.
Brooklyn, where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at?
Brooklyn in the house.
I am here. I believe
Oh,
I
okay, I'm
read
sorry.
this before. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I think I read this before, like last year. I didn't even title it. It may surprise you that I have strange comfort when things are below high expectations. It's safe. This way, I'm never disappointed. Normal for me is struggling, hopes dashed into oblivion, the one thing in life that's consistent, embracing me with its daily greeting. Often a 6-day work week in order to make ends meet, getaways that are nearly foreign to me. No stamps in my passport, which I'd hope to soon use. An aging body with new issues. Each morning I wake. It's leftovers on my plate. It's living on a tight budget, for goodness sake. It's potential mates showing themselves evident of my discernment, affirming for me that they weren't meant. Never really a mystery. Once again, wasting time, repeating history, a small consolation to my initial intuition. My life may be boring in predictability, but there's some comfort in stability. My experience has been when things go smooth, a dark cloud soon follows. Always bracing myself. There's no peace, hardly ever, because it's always much worse than better. So I am cautiously optimistic, eggshell walking towards futuristic endeavors, consistently anxious in my pursuit, in hopes I don't sabotage any happiness destined to visit, to set up home with me permanently. That is that piece. And let me see here.
I thank you for that, the transparency, the vulnerability, just to speak your truth. That really resonated with me.
Well, thank you.
And I'm glad Gifted referenced that Sam Cooke song, Change Gonna Come. I mean, not Gifted, physical, he was physical trainer, right?
Yeah, dope. Dope
Yeah,
female.
dope female trainer. I apologize. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna speak to that dark cloud. You know, change gonna come.
Well, thank you. And with that being said, I'm going to move into this next piece and get naked since it was one of my 30 for the month.
Get naked. Get naked.
Get
Take all them clothes off.
So this one is You Are My Poem for today. FaceTime, always hours, often for many hours, making quality time paramount. Weekly anniversaries a challenge to keep count. But you do. Priorities set, follow through always met. Our minds made up, even in the latter hour of day. Somehow, some way, this is a given. Intermittent peaking, surveying your breathing to see if you're really sleeping. At times, catching me, watching you, watch me, synchronized in our security for each other. Admiration, undercover, yet full disclosure is how we operate. Perhaps to discover new things we've never noticed before, moments being limited, anxious for the moment we'll reunite in the same space. Newness phase still in place, aware that slow and steady wins this race, adjusting to each other's ways, expected, amazed that this is something I didn't know I wanted, showing much promise, the motivation that allows me to continue looking forward to the venue that brings me to the home that is you. So today, you are my poem. And that's the second.
Brooklyn. Love that, Erica.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really love your style, and I just want to just say this to everybody in the room. You know, comparison is a thief of joy. Sometimes I hear a lot of poets, you know, say, "Oh, I can't write like so and so." Yeah, just be your own self because I love your style, Erica. When you read, I feel like you're in like we're just having a conversation, and obviously your voice, man. You just have a beautiful voice.
Indeed, indeed. She's definitely grown into her style. And it's a comfort in it. It's balance. I've never seen her or heard her rushing her pieces. So I agree with that. Um, like you said, slow and steady wins the race. Um, yeah, that really resonated. You know, I know when I spend time with Gifted, she don't like me to just jump in. She said I gotta take my time. So, you know, slow.
Hold on. Okay, hold on, brother.
Thank you.
You know, I'm gonna take that in the most PG way possible. That was just I understand what you said. PG.
I'm not.
PG.
Y'all nasty.
And you need to make sure you follow those
Oh
specific
my
times,
goodness.
sir.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Oh Lord.
But we grown.
it's,
Lady
it's
Shine.
necessary.
Why no?
No, that's her call. That's her what do you call it? Not call and response. What do you call it?
Look, look, people always get on me because I don't know if you'd call it a slogan at this point, but yeah, it absolutely is going to come out of me at some point in time if the mood and the reasoning is justified. Yet spit on it, Jesus.
And you
Yeah.
know something? I just got the reference because I think that's what he did when he healed the blind guy. I think he spit it. Didn't he spit in his hand and rub it up?
Yes.
Okay, I got it now.
Love it, love it, love it, and it's always utilized at the right time. So glad that you could join us tonight.
I'm glad to be here. This has been food for my soul. I've been needing this and didn't even know how badly I did.
That's what's up. And I enjoyed the show last night too.
Oh, they got down, didn't they?
Yes, they did. It was an amazing show. Everybody went off. Um, Everybody had their own individual lane and through their expression, it was a beautiful conglomeration of art.
Yes, indeed. I'm very blessed and very privileged, and I don't take that lightly at all. So, yeah.
That's what's up. Let's keep it going. It's a playback on that too, ain't it?
Yes, sir. It's on the Gin Project on YouTube.
Okay, can you put that in the chat?
Yes, and actually, let me see. I can actually probably go grab the link. Let me go grab the link, and I'll put it in the comments.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Indeed, indeed. And for those who aren't too familiar with the TikTok um the TikTok aspect of the poetry universe, there's a lot happening on that app as well. So tap into the TikTok realm. It's a lot of love in there. It's a whole different experience, trust me when I say it. So if you're not in TikTok or if you are, tap in. If you don't know where to be, we'll connect you with some amazing poets that's out there doing some amazing things. That being said, let's keep the energy going. Y'all, once again, open up your hearts and your mics and let's welcome Shocky G.
Sharky, let's go. Let's go.
Woo woo.
Boo.
Oh, I'm the person reading. I don't know why I was cheering for myself. I'm stupid today. All right. So I've been doing the 30 for 30. The problem with doing the 30 for 30 with Black Chakra is he gives you these really good prompts and then they end up being the best line in your poem, which kind of pisses me off. But this one is slander the ocean and a wave responds. My family are not the strongest of swimmers. I assume we were not of the chose the sea ilk. At least not until after we reached land, each generation drowning in alcoholic rivers, mistaking distilled spirits for ancestors, haunted by our own legacy, proclaiming they not like us, like we ain't got swimming pools full of liquor to dive in. I guess when you slander the ocean, a wave responds, and we haven't found our way out of the tequila tsunamis and margarita monsoons to fight back. I used to think if you drink the ocean, you would never drown, but that hangover still feels like death. I can no longer be a walking corpse. Maybe if I learn to float, I can rise above it, because the only difference between being drunk and drowning is how much of the ocean you take in. Um,
Okay, I'm going to respectfully disagree. With all due respect to Black Chakra, the Thanos of slam poetry. I think that the best line is your line, mistaken distilled spirits for ancestors. That's just my personal opinion.
oh, well, thank you. Thanks, Capitan.
Anytime, Lieutenant.
And the second one, the prompt was sleeping with strangers. She asked why I never buy her flowers. Like, I ain't build a whole garden in her honor, fill it with the butterflies from my stomach. She says something about love languages. I tell her I am not bilingual. I only speak in body language because actions speak louder than words. She says if I never bother to translate, everyone I sleep with is a stranger, an immigrant in a forgotten land, a primitive type love, speaking only in grunts and moans. We can only speak in tongues for so long before the conversation climaxes. And maybe she is right, subjecting love to Darwinism. One day, my heart will be an uninhabited island if it does not evolve. So now, I buy her roses. Hope that one day her wedding ring will be piece of this Rosetta Stone, because sometimes love, in other languages, sounds good.
Mm, mm.
Way to work, Shocky.
Yes, well done. Well done.
Definitely
Boo.
fireworks. I got a piece I'm working on called Fireworks, and your name might pop up in there. Definitely dope, though.
That was a bar. Don't put my name in a poem, but that was a
Yeah,
bar.
Yeah, do
I,
that. Do
I already
that.
gave you a heads up.
Please
Don't tell
do
me
that.
what to do with my poem. Your
I know
name
that's
might
right.
pop up in there.
I like that. I like that. Don't tell me what to do with my poem.
That's
Right.
crazy.
You can't do
That,
that.
that's 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 a poem in and of itself. Don't tell me what to do with my poem.
Right? All the time she come in and say, you know what, I like that. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use you. Your name might pop up in my poem. And so don't be surprised because I already gave you a warning. And just know that it's on the dope side of things. So, ain't no reason to be offensive.
That's all right. I'm writing a poem about trees and shade, and your name might
You,
be in
you,
it.
you know something, Mr.
You
Witz.
know what? We muting you, Shaki.
I'm going to just throw something out there, and I think it's appropriate because I think Shocky did say something about a corpse in that last piece. I'm going to propose that we do a take home exquisite corpse assignment, and you will have the first line, which is "Don't tell me what to do with my poem." And next week, everybody just come with one line based on that line, and then we could just all read it one after each. Read our lines one after together into a collective piece.
Wow, that'll be crazy. I think that'll be pure fire. If y'all up for the challenge.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Up for it. That's different. I've never heard such a suggestion.
Yeah, right. I think that would be phenomenal. And it's
We
actually
used to do that in that Somniac. Everybody came with one line.
yeah, we did. We
Yeah.
sure did. Miss Parker was really a stickler for that.
Yeah.
And what the funny thing with her was she would assign people from other people's poems.
Yeah.
That's she used to flip it on a different level. But yeah, let's do that if y'all up for the challenge.
What was the prompt, I guess, again? Something exquisite, something?
Exquisite Corpse is what it's called.
Yeah. Well, technically, an exquisite corpse would just be like a line that everybody said. But that's the idea. Basically, some say exquisite corpse. You call it a gumbo poem, but it's just just a group poem based on that line that Mr. Witt said.
It's dope.
I learned something new today. I've never.
Key to life is learn something new every day. That's what you call living.
Before my term is up, even though technically it's up, I actually am going to put the link, that donation link in the chat. Y'all don't have to share, but if you want to, I do got to get up at 5 a.m. to get on a plane because I have a slam it in Minnesota this week.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
So if anyone wants to donate and help my travels, the link is there.
That's
Well,
what's up.
safe travels, safe travels.
Indeed.
And in the chat, I will put my I have a corny dad joke related to your slam.
I'm looking for it now. I'm looking for the dad joke too. Oh man, but that's awesome. I know you're gonna be phenomenal. Just go out there and be naked as you can be. Walk in your truth on that stage.
Thanks. I'll try.
You got this. Y'all show some love for Shaki G one more time.
Shocky!
Well done.
Yes.
Well done. Wishing you the best on the slam. Bring back the crown.
Yes.
No pressure, no pressure.
No pressure. What's the answer to that?
Oh no, the no pressure was going to. I didn't make the comment yet. That
No,
was
we waiting on the answer to the medical attention. Mayonnaise.
So
Where
the
does-
question was, Mr. Witz, where does mayonnaise go to get medical attention? And the answer is the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just let that one sit in the chat. I don't have a response for that. Well, Shocky hates you though. Shocky took a line from Erica Brooklyn in the house because she hate culture. No, she can't stand him. That's what it is. She don't hate him, but she can't stand him.
That part.
Okay, I want to ask Lady Shine, did you want to share with us tonight? Nadia, did you want to share? No pressure, no pressure.
I don't have anything new, but I can share something.
That's all that I'm asking. Don't have to be new. You never, and it's new because you breathed
Go,
into this
Shine.
space for the first time.
Shine.
So
Shine on us.
let's do this the right way.
That's right. Come on, shine.
That's right.
Shine,
Everybody,
lady.
please
Shine.
open up your hearts and your mics and let's welcome Lady Shine Poetry.
Come on, Lady Shine.
Let's go,
Come
ladies.
on.
Go.
Come on. Illuminate the
Yes.
space. Illuminate the space. Come on.
Hey. I appreciate y'all more than a little bit. Truly, I do. The piece that I'm gonna go ahead and do for y'all. It's I don't have a title for it yet. So we'll see. Look, we'll see what it do. I wanted to die. But then God said that my life wasn't mine to give, so how could it ever be mine to take? So I asked, why? Why bring me to such a place where the very skin that you placed me in is hated? My tone is called too black and my song too strong for their senses. You birthed me into hell and then you left me here. Called my love healing and my smile purpose and my pain necessary. And I trusted you. In the midnight hour when everything was failing, I trusted you. Looked into mirrors and saw you in the reflection of me, so I trusted you. Surrounded by death and destruction, hatred and racism, God, I still trusted you. Even when I was so angry with you, confused by you, and at what felt like such a great distance from you, I trusted you. I trust you. I trust that you have a plan. I trust your mighty hands. I trust that you haven't failed me yet. So why would you ever start now? So I trust you even when everything hurts. When my wounds are made to sting by the dirt that this world covers me in, I will still trust you. Even when the bombs come and the streets are red with the blood of the meek, Lord, I will still trust you. I listen to the people keep saying that we are not our ancestors, but that is a lie. We are all of their tries, all of their failures, and all of their passionate successes. We gave the world love, and now we carry Glocks on our hips and bulletproof vests on our chests because now we are our ancestors' wisdom. And every trick the devil ever delivered, they suffered so that we could identify sin before it arrived and all of man's lies on their wicked little tongues. Their blood flows through us. It is fire as your sons is always covering us. So I thank you that my life wasn't mine to take. And oh, do I give thanks. Thanks that the curses our ancestors suffered are now ours, the meek. Not weak, but meek to break. For the meek shall inherit the earth. But if God only called my submission to him and my husband, oh, to the meek, and oh, to be meek at the feet of my God. But the rest of the world, well, baby, they can catch the heat of this Glock. For I am in this world and still not of it. And they can watch the countdown of the clock, for when he comes, there will be a silence. When he comes to steal back your precious gifts to this place, oh, when he comes and the clock stops, no more tick tock, I wonder what side of the rapture will be the result of their faith or the result of their take. Oh, what I wouldn't give to see the look on their face. So in the end, dear Goliath, you can just call us David.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
you did that. You did that. Yes. Ooh.
I got chills. Love
Holla.
that. Oh my
Hallelujah.
God.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
See, that was some naked shit right there, Sean. Don't be
Yes.
playing with us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be playing
He
with us
said, "Don't
like
be
that.
playing with."
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be my favorite. I like that.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
another
I'll just be
one you
sitting in the
want to share?
corner.
You
What'd you say?
went in with that.
We do too, so you're welcome to share another one if you like.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Your power level is over 9,000.
oh man, let me see. Let's because I've only ever been over here one other time, and I'm in this zone, so we'll we'll do what my pain tastes like. You see, my pain tastes like bitter goodbyes. Strung up on trees, swinging deeper than soul ties, crossing over multiple lifetimes. Can you hear the whistle in the trees? Those are my ancestors' mourning cries. See, my pain, my pain tastes like all of the devil's tries, peering back through blue eyes covered by blonde lies, watching my own kind being assassinated and milk dry for their melanin's mere existence. And rebuking your demons to save you, well, that became quite the costly experience. So my pain tastes like high octane, 7 short of the 100 I need for vengeance to truly be mine. So I suppose I must settle for the Lord's time, but I'm tired of watching the ropes be modified by kneecaps and hollow tips because of hot water pot slips, devils activated in their fleshly ships. But I see you. The tears that you leave as you roll up your sleeves. Now, tattooed tears are the only ink that you seem to need to complete the perfect painting of bullshit. Hanging on the walls of the simple minded, but in the visionaries, that ignorance is a mindset that you are searching for, and here is where you will not find it. So my pain tastes like the words needed to rewrite your entire existence, to uproot the peace from your very experience. Bitter, chalk covered pills are the words that I taste as I see your pain increase like the altitude of Colorado foothills, all before the mountains kill and more blood spills. We see you. And today, my pain feels like it's taking my breath away as I forgive to allow the new demons to play, because what God giveth, he will damn sure take away. So may the days that you have left taste like the bitter blood-filled roots of all of our pain. I forgive you because vengeance, God's vengeance, is even more than our taste buds, the taste buds of the righteous can take. And that's it, peace.
Girl, woman,
That was
lady,
amazing.
I am
Amazing
following
read.
that. Oh my God, your voice, your delivery, Jesus. I love this. I love this. I'm following you, chick.
Yes, ma'am. Like I'm Lady Shine Poetry everywhere. I just be in the corner minding my business.
And see, and that's the purpose
Minding
of
my
these
business.
spaces, is so that we can connect with each other. She hosts some phenomenal shows on TikTok in that realm. Again, like I was telling a lot of you who aren't well versed with that uh, neighborhood, that community. Uh, yeah, tap in. There's a lot of love out there, a lot of phenomenal spirits and artists. So yeah,
But
she's definitely a great influence, and you will want to be in her circle.
I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate the love and support that you and your brother give me. I had told them a long time ago I was kidnapping them as my personal mentors. They didn't really have a say in it; they was voluntold. So, but I'm
Love it.
incredibly grateful. I am, and we got a head to head coming up on Zoom because some of them poets been over there in TikTok talking a whole bunch of stuff. So I told them put their pen where their mouth is. So
Come
let's
on.
go. So
I
y'all
love
want to
that.
get the beefing and set tripping, let's do it. So yeah, so we got a head to head coming up between Hellfire and Devon Amir.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
It is.
That's gonna be crazy. Yeah. Well. Keep us in the loop.
I'll put the flyer in the comments.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you so
sir.
much. Yeah, and again, y'all make sure y'all following each other outside of these screens. Keep pulling into each other. I have a shout out for Shocky G from Mama Betty, and she says hi. You fall under the same umbrella as her mischievous grown as grandchildren. So that's for Shocky G from Miss Betty.
That's crazy. I'm just sitting over here minding my business,
Yeah,
trying to be trying to be like Lady Shine.
Look, you never know where the stray coming from. You know what I'm saying? You can catch a stray.
Jockey's been pretty cantankerous lately.
Oh wow, see, I'm gonna just go get my bulletproof vest.
Look, sometimes you call for it spiritually, and your spirit been asking for it because you think you've been throwing some shots, so you was bound to catch a stray. So shout out from Mama Betty to you. You can hit her up and let her know that you love her. So. Y'all show some love for Lady Shine one more time, please.
absolutely phenomenal. Lady Shine, absolutely. Yeah, I'm trying to get acclimated to TikTok. I'm not acclimated yet.
Yeah, we got to get you in there. Got to get you in there. All right, let's keep the energy flowing. We got two more artists. Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics and let's welcome Mr. Get Naked himself, Mr. M.A. Dennis.
Come on now, Mr.
Yeah.
Let's go, Mr. Dennis.
This is a new piece.
Get
Get
naked.
naked.
Who's naked up in here? Naked in the city, naked in the boondocks, naked in the sanctuary. An open mic is a place of praise and worship, a refuge. Get naked. Be not ashamed of exposing yourself. Like Adam and Eve, get naked. Let it all come off until you appear transparent. Take off your sheep and wolf's clothing. Take off your internal editor. Take off your self-defense mechanism. Take off your pride. Get naked with your feelings until you become vulnerable. Let the ink flow like mascara baptized in tears. Write, speak, perform public nudity. Show your ass. But whatever you do, don't show your ass to a family court judge. I don't care how much the system keeps fucking you with no lubricant, fucking you without even the courtesy of a complimentary reach around. Just accept that you are fucked. Under no circumstances do you say fuck it, then turn around, drop trial, and moonshine the family court magistrate. Under no circumstances should you be bent over screaming, since you're so hell-bent on fucking me, because you will get held in contempt. Instead, take all your contempt for injustice, take all your contempt for unfairness, and go to the open mic. Wear nothing but a birthday suit cut from the cloth of self-expression. Bare ass your soul. Undress. Address your grievances. Give a Gettysburg Address-esque offering. Emancipate your voice. Disclose. Testify. Talk about fighting the good, the bad, and the ugly fight. Share your struggles. Get real. Get free. Get naked.
Get free. I like it.
Fucking right. You say that shit loud. That shit was hard.
Look,
I
I'm
love
over here
that.
like, well, spit on it, Jesus, because we got to get lube from somewhere, Lord. That was wonderful.
Well, save save the request for Jesus to spit till after I get to the second piece, because I'm about to really go someplace. So I want to just preface this. I've never really seen anyone foray into the erotic, but I guess this is a first time for everything. This is another new piece, and it's erotic, it's explicit, and necessary from what I've been told. So
Isn't that
this is entitled A Non-Violent Love Experience, or the poem formerly known as When I Dick You Down, It Will Be Done in Accordance with a Nonviolence Philosophy. Why do guys want to fuck the shit out of a woman? Why do they want to hit it, beat it up, make you feel it in the stomach or uterus, murder the poom poom, rearrange your guts? Why choose violence? It's concerning, maybe even misogynoir, sexual euphemisms alluding to extreme physical harm. Fuck that. I want to cause pleasure, not pain. Ecstasy, not internal bleeding. Orgasmic joy, not fibroid inflammation. Let's fuck non-violently. Let's engage in a more palatable experience. In the Caribbean, it's called a sweet fuck. Sweet like an Ohio Players album covered with honey. I'm a lover, not a mixed martial arts fighter. I want to make you tap in, not tap out. Tap into a higher form of consciousness. Tap into the pleasure principle of nonviolence. I will not be blowing out your back. I'd much rather put an arch in it. I'd rather have your back, massage your back, dip my tongue into the small of your back. Can we get our fuck on without me rupturing or misaligning your L6, L7 vertebrae? Because out of network chiropractic care carries a hefty deductible. I care about your gait and ability to ambulate without walking funny. I don't see the humor in needing to call you bitch while giving you dick. I want to fuck you like I like you, not like I hate you. I want to fuck you in a way that makes you feel safe and respected. Safe and respected. You know what? Let's just call it harm reduction fucking. It would hurt me too much to hurt your body. After we finish, I want a spoon, not visit urgent care or the emergency room. So change the sheets on the bed, or just flip the mattress, or just let me lay in the wet spot puddle as we cuddle. After we screw righty tighty, lefty loosely, there shouldn't be legal grounds to sue for assault and battery. I am not a law firm. I do not specialize in personal injury. I do not want you signing a liability waiver every time I get up in you. When I dick you down, it will be done in accordance with a nonviolence philosophy. Queen, I want you to have a king-size dream about us fucking like we're fighting for the freedom civil rights movement martyrs dreamed about. And if the heat we generate feels like integrating into a burning house, and you feel dehydrated because the roof is on fire, I will not hurt you in response. I will not say you don't need no water. Violence is not what I'm about. My dear hair, let this refreshing libation come into thy mouth. Spit on it, Jesus.
Yes, let's go. Yes. That just gave me the greatest tickle. Please add that to that piece forever. At the end, just go ahead, just take that and just go ahead.
Thank you. I will do that. I will just thank you.
Look, that whole piece said everything that was necessary to be said. Um, Everything that has been poured into our mental as melanated people has been opposing. We are so um, held up on competing with each other that we forget how well we work together, that we were designed to work together. Um, that piece was everything that was necessary to be said. Because if anything, when it comes to sharing spirits, um, which is what love making is, what fucking is, however you want to verbalize it. When it comes to the blending of spirits, there's no better way for us to work together. Um,
Bro, gifted
powerful.
face while you're giving this speech right now.
What's wrong with your face, baby? What's going on with your face?
She was making faces, and I knew,
Are you
like, I
making?
felt like
Are
she was
you? Is
thinking
she
what I
throwing
was
shade?
thinking.
Is she shaking the shade tree?
Why are you busting everyone, Shocky? Why
Because I
are you
had the
getting
same thought.
people
It
in
sounded like
trouble?
he was going in a poly direction. Like, we got to work together. We need about 6 of us. And then I looked at Gifted's face, and she looked like she was like, "Where's this motherfucker going?"
Yeah, I saw her face too, but I wasn't going to say
I'm
anything.
gonna
I
have to
was
go back to
listening to
see your
Wits.
face because I didn't see your face, and now I'm feeling like you were shaking the shade tree over there. What's going on?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what my face is
Shaking
doing.
the shade tree.
Please
I'm,
continue.
Oh my goodness.
I was making it up. Don't be mad at her.
no, I'm gonna talk to her when we get off here.
You
And
better not.
like
I'll
we
come
always
down
do.
there. I'm gonna be in Charlotte
Listen, let
tomorrow.
me tell you something. Gifted always needs a talking to, and look at her little feisty self.
Ooh, okay.
Jesus, so
Yeah, right. You don't even understand how she appreciates my words.
oh man.
Mhm.
I don't want you to get in no trouble, Mr. West. I mean, Jesus is running out of saliva. You know, did all the spitting he could do for tonight.
It's not even a trouble thing, She loves my voice and I love hers. So she just want me to talk to her. It's part of our intimacy.
I understand that.
What? Are you laughing again? Is that another shake of the tree? Are you shaking the
Lady
tree?
Shines laughing. I was laughing at the laughs.
Okay, I'm just, I'm gonna be talking to you in a few minutes. It's all right. I got you.
I don't know what my face was doing when Shocky saw me, but I was actually looking at John Moore's beautiful picture and trying to figure out and decipher. He had a different pick up a moment ago, and I was just trying to look at it and explore that picture. So while listening to you, I didn't realize that my facial expressions were being distracting. So
Now the beauty of it all is recorded, so I can always go back and watch it, and I'll come to my own conclusion.
You made my shit talking. You made me feel bad now. Like, I feel like I got people in trouble. I was just joking.
No, it's no trouble. Trust me. You see, she's smiling,
He's
right?
laughing. Shocky's laughing.
There's never no
I
trouble.
love her.
There's never no trouble. I love it. I think we down to our last artist. One more time, Nadia, would you like to share with us tonight? Or are you just listening in? She may be away from her
she may.
screen.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, I was gonna say the
mhm.
same thing. Away
I
from.
know, because you always in my head. And so you a trip, you know that. Let's keep the energy up. Y'all help me bring in this last artist. Everybody, please open up your hearts and your mics and let's welcome my brother, y'all brother, Coach.
All right, coach.
Let's go, Coach.
Come on, coach.
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 What up? What up? What up? I got something that's really, really like brand new. Like I'm not even finished with the ending. I was trying to finish it up, but y'all
Yeah.
gonna get this
Get
anyway.
naked.
Get naked.
Get naked.
Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad. That was a Scorpio. That was a Scorpio.
Taurus season.
I remember all the flowers you promised, the soil blankets laced in your language. Although I could only read your ways, I've learned they haven't changed. They only dress themselves like any other holiday. So I know why you love the church. The translation of faith flavored in the American slang of your tongue. I know why you want us silenced. Hands and tongue, covered in dinners like field hands can only fix. I smell the death in your anthem, the rockets bursting, and the same air you promise we will find freedom. So I write for Frederick Douglass. A crusted soloist playing the same tunes, carrying a Baldwin speech. They see me as they want me, buried in muddy water and pot liquor, drunk by county suits that remind us whose gods answers the racist prayers in the morning. I am of broken wings and salted eyelids, failing in victory, spoiled by nothing, and everything covered my handsome in the ugliness of your favorite color. So I am butter pecan because you deny me, public pools because you are afraid of my backstroke. I am burning building after your bombing, a southern church carrying premature angel wings. I am unshackled wrists in southern cornfields, the first black face sipping at a white-only water fountain. I am black men who whistle loudly in public, Black women stationed in your Congress seatings. I am teenage boy sipping tea in your precinct. Young woman driving 55 over your speed limit. I'm fired shotgun because you don't have a warrant. Screaming the 9 minutes your knee can't take away. 12 years older than your firing squad. Civil rights swelling in your coffee. I am 400 years bundled in your bickering of your backlash. See, I am voting because we have to. I'm Black Power because you hate it. I am Broken Arrow because your landing zone does not like the colors of your flag. I am green, black, and red, drowned in your red, white, and blue coats, blue suits, white hands brainwashed in anti-peace rallies. I am wrong place every time. Black skin in the pillar of your capital. I am black everything when you refuse me, like truth. Everything black when you ask my name. I'm screaming black just because I am black, 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 fading in your American nightmare.
Yes, yes. Let's go.
That's new. I don't even know if that's finished, but that is. I guess I'm supposed to read too, right?
If I could ask a question real quick.
Yep.
Lady Sean mentioned something about the butter pecan. I'm from Staten Island, so when you say butter pecan, I think of a song "Ice Cream" by Wu-Tang. So I don't know, was there a reference behind the butter pecan?
They didn't
Oh, I got
allow
a whole
black
poem.
people to eat butter pecan ice creams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They
That's so
couldn't eat butter
crazy. I
pecan.
just wrote a poem about that yesterday.
Did you?
Well, I
Yes.
was about to say it was that we weren't allowed to have vanilla ice cream. So butter pecan, it was just off
Oh,
enough
got you. Yeah, because the
from
vanilla was too pure.
exactly.
Got you.
The hell you say? I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So I got a couple of little
Jesus.
snippets that I'm going to read, a couple, and just see where they at. And now, the stormy days have granted us a new tomorrow. Our home is charred and made brand new. The sunlight is shining on everything we lost, and still, we fight from the inside. Battle the unseen with love and second chances. This life feels brand new. Yet this day, we rebuild starting from the inside. So old, the color blue, engulfed in flames and burning sky. From the heated sands to the windless skies, oh, on this new day, with a new smile centered in the practice we call life. Let this world see us clear, safe and under the illuminating beginnings. Life has changed just as life continues, so stretch me across your heart, the scorching undertones of your perfect flame. I hear you perfect, relentless and unrestricted. You may have changed what I used to know, but you cannot win. We are strong, and I'll blow out this flame and make this world new again. Captured beneath this very fire blowing in a new tomorrow. And that will be the end as I swim in this color, bouncing to the richness to point you exactly where you should be, in the center of this mighty heart. Thank you.
I can't stand Ja.
Let's go. Let's go.
We knew you couldn't. We knew you couldn't.
I'm telling you, both the Ja Smalls with the voice tonight. We got Ja Moore and Ja.
I'm telling you, girl. I just can't stand him.
Yo, I don't think I ever heard Shocky say something about my voice ever.
You know what? Something might be wrong with me this week. I know.
She's definitely walking in her truth tonight.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta go take my gay pills. Sorry, I think I
Right.
ran out.
And I'm glad it's recorded, so you can't deny it.
Got her, right?
I'm gonna screen record it and send it to you every other Wednesday.
That's wild.
I put it in the chat. She is the necessary troublemaker. Who's naked? Who naked up in here? Necessary troublemaker. So we need this energy from you every week.
Look, Coach, both pieces were so dope, and if anyone who missed it last night, I did put the link in the comments. I'll put it in there again. But when I tell you, he was in a room of individuals that were not ready for him, but they sat and they stayed and they listened, and he captivated them while he was smacking them upside their head, and then made them fall in love with him right behind it. And it was fantastic to watch him work. I was like, yes. So
That's what he does. That's what he does. That's why I can't stand him.
it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And it's his character and personality is, I don't even realize if they realize that they were so disarmed and completely unprepared for what was coming for them. And then it came and they said, oh shit, we're horrible. Oh, but we love you.
Yeah, they walk
John,
softly and carry a big stick.
Right.
These brothers.
let me tell
telling
you, one of the things that I pride myself in, and I purposely do it. When people that are non-black and call themselves allies, I want to put that ally to the test.
Hello.
And I do it in a way, so I write it in a way that is not offending, but still hitting the mark. Like I didn't miss the mark, but I didn't offend. But I do that purposely, and I love doing that when I go to big conventions. I'm a guest speaker or something. I have to talk to these folks.
Mm-hmm.
I try to just bring them right there, because you can't be an ally part-time.
Hello. It's got to
And
be a full-time gig.
it shows when I call you on your allyism, if that's a word. And that's what I do. But you know, I like those fellas over there.
Oh
And
yeah, they are there with all the shits, and they love it, and they absolutely love you. They love me. They love all of the folks within the community, and they have been such a tremendous support system. But the thing that I do want to mention is that that piece did something to me, and it brought me to tears, because too often times they look at our people, men and women, and they just look at our strength and call us mythical in just another way to dehumanize us. And you made them see our humanity. You made them see our tears. You made them see all of the things and the harm that they have continuously allowed to be caused. And you made them uncomfortable, but also very aware at the same time. And it was such a beautiful thing to witness, because the numbers, while one or two folks kind of dropped off, those numbers didn't drop. They did not drop. They stayed for that. And that's saying something. Cause I'm a little more brutal with my approach. I they had to be ready to go. So, but it was magnificent, the power of that, and the intensity of that, and hearing, just listening to a black man's pain, and the pain that is caused and continually perpetrated, and it just, and making them see the humanity in us. That's why I started crying. I couldn't even get together. I couldn't turn my damn mic back on. I needed a minute.
I'm glad it did what I wanted it to do, and I was determined to, anytime I'm on somebody's list and I'm not sure what I want, I'm going with what I feel, and sometimes it changes at the last minute. But for whatever reason, I was working on that piece and I was like, nah, this is the piece I'm going to read. However it come out is the way it's supposed to be. And I think it did exactly what it needed. I really appreciated when my man was like, he told us how awful we were, and then he made us fall in love. When he said that, I knew then that he understood that, listen, you're not the cause of this, but you got to understand as an ally, your duty is to help us because we can't walk in those rooms and make the noise that you can. And that's always the purpose. Like, you're an ally, the allies are the ones who are going to fix it. We're not going to fix it. We're not going to fix it because we are not in the certain rooms that need to be to make those decisions.
Master class. Thank you, Coach. And Wits, can I read my ice cream poem or no?
Oh, okay. I didn't see you. Sure. We can close it out with that. If that's okay with the rest of the room. Y'all got a few more
Yeah,
moments?
fine with me.
Okay,
Okay.
beautiful.
It's
Shaka,
real, it's
you
real
have
short.
the floor.
Thanks. It was just because he mentioned that, and I literally wrote this yesterday. My mother's favorite ice cream was butter pecan. Soon it would become mine too. But just recently I learned it was most black people's favorite because vanilla was inaccessible. You see, in the Jim Crow South, vanilla was considered too pure to be enjoyed by black hands. How dare we indulge in white mediocrity? And ain't it ironic how I spit out the pecan pieces, making it hard to eat the ice cream, working twice as hard just to get the same taste? The irony is that real vanilla is black as my skin, my heritage. This poem. It is no surprise they manufacture it into a white delicacy and say it don't belong to me. Colonizing confectionery is crazy. Even the song the ice cream truck plays is racist, a reminder that being black in America is a cold truth, hard to swallow. If you ask for Jimmy's in the wrong part of Pennsylvania, they will give you chocolate sprinkles. And I wondered who they thought Jimmy was and where he came from, but I'm too afraid to do the research because nothing is better than ice cream with a little racism on the side. I've heard the heat in their hate will make it melt the same way our cities turned into lakes. So now, when they ask me what my favorite flavor is, I tell them vanilla, basic and bland, just like them, depending on who's asking. And I like ice cream. I just love pissing off racists more.
I love you,
That's
Shaq.
dope. That's dope. Yes.
You. Oh my God.
Okay, Shaki, I got it. Are you using that to slam?
No,
Why?
because it's too short and I just wrote it yesterday.
So here's the thing. Okay, we're gonna have a conversation. I want you to slow that poem down, and I want you to talk real soft, like you're reading a lullaby. And I guarantee you, if you read that poem like a lullaby, real soft, tap into your softness. Okay, I want to hear all that. I want to hear all of that. Tap into your softness and do that poem, and take your freaking time. How long is that poem?
I don't know. I didn't time it. It's
Call me to when's your slamming? When's your slam?
tomorrow. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh, you leaving tomorrow?
Yeah, the slam is Friday and Saturday.
Oh, call me tomorrow. That's it. Call me tomorrow. I need to talk to you.
I'm not switching my pub up this late.
I'm not asking you to switch nothing. Call me tomorrow.
Okay.
Dope work. Um,
Absolutely.
definitely phenomenal. Well written as always, and perfect way to close out the evening.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's no too short of a poem. But anyway, loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes to slam, you can do so much because you have that time
Power.
window.
Yes.
And like my brother said, when you have that time, then you can
Play with it
you
more
can
and
manipulate
take
your
your
work.
time.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but I agree with you as well. With your heart set on things for tomorrow, I wouldn't make that last minute adjustment neither. You got to stick with your guns, especially when you're confident in your works. but that is something that should be added to your repertoire. Um, and yeah, it'll be good ammunition for you because you probably don't have a slam piece as short as that one. So to be able to manipulate the syllables and stretch it out will bring a different dynamic to the poet that you are.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. I'll definitely bother him tomorrow.
That's what's up. Well, everybody, unmute yourselves. Come on screen if you feel screening. Um, and just feel this last little bit of love
Screeny?
before we crash out.
Screeny.
I feel
Feeling
screeny.
screeny.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
He,
me.
he's using his poetic license. He can make them work.
Right,
Oh,
Yeah.
you know.
got it.
I know if AJ can make up words, I can make up a word every now and then. Let me
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, if we're comparing things, you got about 10,000 more words you can make up.
listen,
I'm
listen.
hollering.
Before I can catch up to AJ, right?
Right. You guys, Lady Shine has put the link in the chat in case you all didn't see that and want to copy that before we close out.
I'm looking for it. I don't. Oh, there it is.
She posted it again, so it should be closer to the bottom.
Yeah, the co-host or the host, Gin Project and Chad Rev Art and Ashman. Those are my brothers from another mother and pappy. They they're really really great guys. Gin Project is ex-military and retired therapist, and Chad Revart actually played in apparently a very successful, very popular rock band at one point, and almost died, unfortunately, due to alcoholism and drugs. And so God saved his life. He's still with us, and now he's in his visual arts phase of life and doing this thing and loving on people and trying to be a good person in the community. And he is a beast. In many many ways. Still getting to know Ashman, but those gentlemen have been really heavy with regards to pushing and providing different platforms for poets. um, Devlin ended up getting introduced to them first. She had them uh, come and meet me, and we've just kind of latched on to each other. They had an art gallery opening here in Colorado and allowed a lot of the poets to create visual work with their poetry and get the full money and compensation back for the pieces that they sell. So I got to sell my very first visual arts piece there. So, and that was dope. And they're gonna be doing some more stuff here in June, and it's a beautiful community. I know it was gonna be as diverse as it was when I went down there. I was pleasantly surprised. But yeah, to have all those visual artists and to be, I was the only poet that was in town for that, but we're hoping to get more folks in, and I'm working on getting some more local poets to get down there for the next open mic that they do. So definitely give them a follow and check them out.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you.
Quick question. The brother with the beard, is that the guy that everybody was drawing with the beard? Shine?
Sorry, I was trying to get my mute button.
Oh, okay.
No. So that's Rick the Muse.
Right,
Rick,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
He's a different guy, a different visual artist, great guy as well.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's a separate cat.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for the information. And again, everybody, tap in with her. She's doing some phenomenal things, just like the rest of you. Make sure we keep intermingling, checking on each other beyond these screens. And like I always say, if there's somebody that you used to seeing that you haven't been seeing, tap in on them, check them out, make sure that everything's going well in their life. With that being said, thank you all for sharing space with us tonight. Your most valuable coin will not go unspent. We love you all, and I look forward to sharing space with you on another platform as well as this one come next Wednesday. Peace and
Yeah.
blessings, everybody. Much love.
Have a great
All
night.
right, all right,
Thank
y'all.
you, Wits. Thank
Take
you,
care.
Gifted. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you all. Have a good night. Tweety-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, tweety-dee-dee-dee.